This is Gavarok Fivanor welcoming you to Let's Play Golden Sun 2, The Lost Age. We're in the middle of Lemuria, undergoing all those cutscenes. La 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 la, let us look for a lucky medal. There it is. If I remember to use it before we leave, I will. If not, I'll sell it the next town we go to. You are Lord Gav, correct? Yes.
It would seem the warriors of which you spoke have arrived.
So it would, Your Highness. I shall call them to us immediately.
There is no need, Lunpa. Let us go to them.
Hydros, would you see me dishonoured thus? No. Hydros, would you see me dishonoured thus? They are to present themselves to us.
I do not go to present myself to them, Conservato. I am merely going to where they are. I have something that I wish to show everyone.
Regardless of your reasons, sire, I will not go to them.
Do as you will, Conservato. However, we shall go.
He just stands there.
I heard of your arrival. It is quite remarkable that you were able to reach Lemuria. Welcome.
Allow me to introduce my companions. This is OGSP. Twit. Gav. And Kraden. Kraden is the one who told me of the outside world civilizations, of their connection.
Ah, Kraden. Lunpa describes you as a remarkable scholar. Your research impressed us.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Your theories are correct. Our world is now on a path to destruction.
And who has decided this? You, Hydros. Some civilizations have vanished, surely, but that is the way of the outside world. Look around you. Lemuria remains unchanged.
Don't delude yourself. Lemuria has been in slow decline for ages now, but that can wait. My most trusted scholars have reached this conclusion after extensive research. I sent Black to confirm this for me.
So you admit it, Hydros. You violated the directive of the Senate. You used the tidal wave as your chance to send Black away, despite our commands. You are incorrect. The tidal wave carried me away by chance alone.
Conservato, you must know that the tidal wave was caused by Poseidon's return. Only a fool would have chosen to send a man to sea if he knew that this would have happened.
What was it that you intended to have Black confirm?
This map shows the ancient bugger.
It was a great age, a time when the world shined brightly. Sorry, I skipped that.
And this is the map Lunpa had with him when he arrived in Lemuria 150 years ago.
I used this map to sail around the world. It is quite accurate.
Incredible! You understand, Kraden?
What do you understand? Well, unless my eyes deceive me, the continents have shrunk since the Golden Age. That's insane. It is not insane. It is true.
Perhaps this will make the point more clearly. Look at these two maps side by side.
Wow. There's no mistaking it. The continents on Lunpa's map are clearly smaller. Lies! Nothing but lies!
What do you hope to gain from foisting these lies upon our people?
You know well that I hope to gain nothing more than the truth, Conservato. And who do you expect will believe such nonsense? Good, get rid of that noise.
If you do not believe the evidence before your eyes, what do you believe? Do you believe the Lemurian map to be accurate to this day? Tell me, Black, you were able to investigate this matter, were you not?
Thanks to Gav and my companions, I was able to travel much of the Eastern Sea.
And what did you find?
I found, in truth, that Lumpa's map is the more accurate of the two. However, the world seems even smaller now than it appears on Lumpa's map. What are you saying?
Time itself has stopped. Think of Weird as a living, breathing being possessing the 4 elements of the nourishment needed to sustain this being. Creighton, this is exactly what King Hydros himself has said to me. Ever since alchemy was sealed away, the world has been cut off from its nourishment. It has gone into a state akin to hibernation. By using less energy, Weird prolongs its life. Yet when hibernating, the being has only stopped its own clock, not the flow of time around it. When a bear sleeps through the winter, it needs only wait for spring to come. When it awakens, it can nourish its weakened body again. But if spring never comes, the bear will eventually die. Weird is wasting away, its continent shrinking, because its spring has never come. Hydros, how can you make such outrageous claims? The world is not alive! Tell me, Conservato, why do you think Poseidon has returned? Do you have the answer, Hydros? The elemental lighthouses. Gav and his companions have lit the beacon on both Mercury and Venus Lighthouse. What? Have you any idea what will happen if you set loose the evil upon the world again? Yes. When the 4 beacons are fired, alchemy will be released and our world destroyed! My lord, you cannot possibly intend for these people to light the remaining beacons. I do indeed, Conservato. And I also fear the possibility that alchemy will destroy the world. But I cannot stand by knowing, as I do, that the world will wither and die if we do not act. This is madness, Hydros. Does the threat of alchemy mean so little to you? Would you put the world in even greater danger to satisfy your theories? With only 2 of the beacons lit, I assume you intend to send out Black again. And I will go, Lord Conservato. Gav has need of my power. Then go, Black. But if you do, say farewell, for you will never be able to return. You will be banished from Lemuria forever. You know our laws. Are you prepared for the outcome? I myself am disgusted by the whole matter. I take my leave of you, Hydros. Out of my way, bitch! But I warn you, I will not permit you to go through with this madness! What will you do, Your Highness? I knew this outcome was inevitable. And I could not sit silent while our world drifted down the path of its destruction. God, my throat hurts. Give me a sec. Taking a sip of water. I want you to light the remaining beacons before you return. That's what we intend to do, but we cannot leave the Eastern Sea. I have already heard of this problem from Black. This is something I found by accident in some ruins back in my days as a thief. I'm not sure what it is, but it seems to contain some powerful synergy. Basically, you know how the Eastern Sea is blocked off by all those rocks? Yeah. Seems to. You are not certain? It is a synergy that we Lemurians are unable to use. I understand you travel with many different kinds of adepts, do you not, Gav? If we include Black in our numbers, we have 1 adept for each of the 4 elements. Then at least one of you should be able to use the synergy that this contains. King Hydros believes that the item can only be used by one who wields synergy of the earth. If I am not mistaken, it is a powerful synergy we call Grind. If you master this synergy, the reefs that block your way shall pose no trouble anymore. With Grind, you should be able to create a path by which you can sail into the Western Sea. Go, brave adepts. By your hands, may the remaining lighthouses burn bright once more. That synergy is quite powerful. It can only be trusted to very few people. That His Highness has given it to you should illustrate how great his expectations are. I have no doubt that your journey will be fraught with ever-increasing danger, but we are counting on you, Gav. Now, just get the grindstone. The grindstone is very specific, insofar as, much like this, the mithril bag, which Felix cannot remove, it can only be equipped by Gav, or Felix. So you get the psi crystals, and you equip the grindstone. Because anyone else, say Black, cannot equip it. And I'm pretty sure it is only Gav that can. Even once you get the other, oops. Even once you get the other, even once you get Ryu, the other Venus Adept, he won't be able to equip it. But don't quote me on that, because I'll have to, remind me and I'll test it out once I get him, because he might be able to, I just don't think he can.